Hello, everybody. This is Eddie Enigma, and I'm bringing you a sad story. As we all know, Kobe Bryant and his daughter and 6 other passengers died in a helicopter crash over Calabasas yesterday morning. Well, let's get to the story. Now, I wanted to wait till I got more information about the crash because yesterday morning there's very little information from the police. As we know, there were 9 passengers on the helicopter, the pilot plus 8 passengers. And I want to talk about who those people were, since now we have the identity of the people who all perished in this crash. And this is the Los Angeles Times. Mothers, fathers, daughters, coaches. Here are the 9 killed in the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. Many of the victims of the Calabasas helicopter crash were united in their love of basketball, headed to a tournament at the Mama Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks. They included Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, a budding basketball player who was ready to follow in her father's footsteps, baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife Carrie, and their basketball playing daughter Elisa, mother and daughter Sarah and Peyton Chester, Mama Academy basketball coach Christina Mauser, and pilot Eric Zobayan, if I'm saying his name correctly. Bryant was an NBA MVP who had a 20-year career with the Lakers that began when he was 18. He had a 19-year marriage with his wife Vanessa and was a father of 4 daughters, including 13-year-old Gianna, who died along with Bryant on Sunday morning. By the end of his basketball career, all of it spent with the Lakers, Bryant was a 5-time world champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist with the U.S. team, and 18-time All-Star. He ranked 4th in the NBA's all-time scoring list and was surpassed for 3rd place over the weekend by Lakers star LeBron James. We also know that the pilot was he was an experienced pilot. He had a commercial certificate and 8,200 hours of flight time as of July 2019. Zabayan had been working with Iden Express, the helicopter company, for a number of years. So this wasn't an inexperienced pilot. Yeah, we also know that there was no black box. An aircraft of this type didn't require one. There was only an iPad that gave flight assistance and flight instructions if the pilot needed it. Now, the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, will be on the scene for the next 5 days to pick up the debris and perishable evidence. So I don't know how soon Kobe Bryant's family and the other families will get the remains of their dead loved ones. I know this would be very hard. I mean, I have a 13-year-old daughter, so I can't imagine anything like this happening to her. Now, even to this very hour that I'm doing this video, people are showing their condolences around the country, around the world. New York has lit up the Empire State Building in purple and gold in honor of Kobe. It's kind of hard to believe this. I mean, I still think tomorrow I'm going to wake up and this will all be just a bad dream. I mean, Kobe Bryant was more than a basketball player to the people in Los Angeles. He was a role model for a lot, especially a lot of the people of this generation, these basketball players of this generation. My condolences goes out to his wife Vanessa and his 3 beautiful daughters that he left behind. I really can't express, and I have no idea on what their family's going through. I can sympathize and I just pray that would never happen to me. There's some other things that I want to talk about that I've seen since Kobe Bryant's death. It's very sad that and very disrespectful that people would come out and choose this time to vilify a man who just died 24 hours ago, a little over 24 hours ago. I mean, do you think about his wife, his daughters, the families of the other people that that died in this crash? Does anybody have any sympathy? I mean, these people who come out and vilify Kobe, do they have sympathy for Vanessa and his other daughters? Do you understand that two of his daughters are old enough? Well, one daughter's 17, the other one's old enough they can both read the newspaper. They both see Twitter. They both see the negative and nasty comments of people saying that they are glad that he died and calling this man a rapist. He has a wife and 3 daughters that are here, and they have to endure these comments. They're seeing these comments and all this nastiness that all these people are throwing at a man who just barely died. Do you have any sympathy? Do you have any empathy? Do you have a soul? I mean, we're all human. Kobe Bryant had his faults. I'm not putting him up on a pedestal. I'm not idolizing him. I'm giving the man his respects. Despite his outer marital affairs, he stuck with his wife. He stuck with his family. He was a father to his daughters. Can we give him that? Aside from his basketball career, I know people are gonna glorify that and people just look at that. I'm looking at the man once he stepped away from the game. I mean, and it's sad. Are people this pathetic? Is your self-esteem this low that you have to drag a man through the mud? Can you give his family time to mourn? Can they bury? Can his 3 daughters and his wife bury their father and husband? Can we give them that chance? Can we give them a chance to grieve? You know, can they grieve before you start dragging this man's name through the mud? And this is sad, man. I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach, man. The people that are out there that are that petty, that have that much self-loathing. I mean, you know, please, just let the man rest in peace. Let his wife and his daughters mourn him and bury him, please. My condolences go out to Vanessa and her 3 daughters, and to the families of the other passengers on the helicopter that crashed. My condolences goes out to them too. Let's not forget them. That's all I have to say about this story. Once again, this is an Enigma. You've been enigmified, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Let the man rest in peace. I'm out.